I'm Kathy Bingaman. I'm a group fitness instructor, and today I'm happy that you're here to join me for chair yoga. We come to you from the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging, and I hope you'll like this 45-minute class. This is a stretch class. It's for everybody at all levels. If you've taken yoga before and you know how to go into the poses a little bit more, go ahead. If you're a beginner, this is for you too. In fact, for people who have issues with balance, we do most of our workout in our chair. So it is really for everybody. And you need to adapt the stretches to what you can do. If we do something that hurts you, don't do that. If you feel like you can stretch a little more, go ahead and do that too. So go ahead and adjust it for yourself, because this is your workout, okay? I hope that what you'll get out of this today is working on your breathing a little bit and some mild stretching, and you will actually work on strength too. You will be stronger if you do this. So I'm glad you're here to join me. I would like to recommend one thing, that you get some water, so that whenever you feel like you need a drink, go ahead and get something to drink, because you need to stay hydrated. So feel free to grab a drink whenever you want during the class, okay? So just make sure you put it out of the way so that you don't trip on it, spill your water and slip. That would be awful, so don't do that. So put it out of your way. Okay, and today for class, you only need a couple things. You need some clothes that are comfortable for you to move around in. So I have exercise clothes on, and I want to show you something I have on today. Now, in this class, you get the option of being barefoot, if you feel comfortable doing that. But if you need a little bit more help with your balance, you can go ahead and wear your tennis shoes, your socks and tennis shoes. Now today I have on, as you can see here, I have some yoga socks. I love these. These are so cool. There we go. I have one over here to show you what they are. They're as good as being barefoot, but they keep your feet a little warmer because it's getting winter. And on the bottom, it has some grips. So the top has a little crisscross. There's all different styles. That holds it on your foot, like this. And they are so comfortable for me. The first time I wore them, I put my slippers on after class, and when I went to bed at night, I still had them on. So these are just some kind of yoga socks or yoga footies, and they have grippers on the bottom, and that's what I have on today. So you do have options: barefoot, gripper yoga socks, or your tennis shoes. You will also need a chair. Here is my chair. Most of the class we're going to be seated in it. My chair is on top of my yoga mat. You don't have to have that, but you need to do something so your chair doesn't slip. I'm on a wood floor and mine might slip, so I have it on the yoga mat. If you're on carpet or a rug or something like that, you'll probably be okay. So other than that, that's all you need for the class. So let's begin. I'm going to walk back to my chair and feel the chair on the back of my legs so I know where to sit down. So go ahead and have a seat. All right. The first thing we're going to do today is work on our breathing. Now the breathing is very important. It's an important part of your whole workout. And as you get the hang of it, you'll find out that it really does help during yoga or any other exercise that you do, okay? So we're going to start with our feet flat on the floor, and our hands are on the top of our legs. You can either be palms up or palms down, and this is called our resting pose. Hello, whoever just joined me. This is called our resting pose. So we're going to sit with both sits bones down on the chair. Relax your shoulders, relax your whole body, and for just a few minutes, we're going to pay attention to our breathing. Now, this breathing is very important. You can use it through the rest of your day, when you feel stressful, when need to calm down, whenever you need to go to sleep, this helps. So we're going to start with one hand on our belly near our navel. Okay? Now, with our hand here, we're going to be able to pay attention to the rise and the fall of our belly. So we're going to breathe a little differently than we were taught as children. And when we inhale, our belly goes out. When we exhale, our belly goes in. So we're going to work on that. So hand on your belly. Inhale, your belly goes out. It fills up with air. Exhale, your belly goes in. Let's do it again. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Now we're breathing in and out through our nose. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and close our eyes down so we can just relax and pay attention to our breathing. So eyes are closed. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Now, while our eyes are still closed and we're still working on our breathing, let's try to make our breaths as big as possible. When you inhale, feel your whole body fill with air. So hand on our belly, inhale, belly goes out. Breathe in so deeply that you feel your collarbones rise. Exhale. Inhale as deeply as you can. And exhale, push all of that air out. Let's do a couple more of these. Deep breaths. Good job. Now, let's try to slow down our deep breaths. Let's try to make our breaths as deep as they can, but as slow as they can. So here we go. Inhale, belly goes out. Deep as you can and slow as you can. Exhale. Couple more nice deep breaths. And now let's try to make our inhalations and exhalations equally long. So let's do all these things together. Inhale, belly goes out, nice deep breath, as long and slow as you can. And breathe out the same amount of time. Good job. Before you open your eyes and you're sitting there doing your breathing nice and calmly, I'd like you to think of your intention for the day. It should be something that is your goal out of this workout today. Say, for instance, you want to become more flexible, or you want to work on your breathing, Or maybe your intention today is calm. So think of your intention for the day. Open your eyes, put your hands down to your sides, and let's inhale our intention as we bring our arms up high and wide. Nice deep breath as your hands come together overhead, palms together. Now bring your hands down the midline as you exhale. Good job. Now that we've worked on our breathing, let's try to use what we've learned throughout our class as we do our movements, okay? So first of all, we're going to do our sun salutations, and that helps warm up our body so that we can do some of the other poses. We're going to go through the sequencing on both sides 3 times. So here we go. Starting with our hands down to the sides, we're going to reach high and wide, deep breath as your arms go up. Nice and tall. Exhale to forward fold. Your arms reach out. You fold at your waist. Reach all the way down to the ground if you can. Drop your head. Look under your chair. Inhale as you bring one knee up. If you can, bring your knee all the way to your chest. Relax your shoulders. Look up to the sky. Exhale your forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. Reach your arms high and wide again. Deep breath as you reach up. Reach as high as you can. Exhale to forward fold again. Hinge at the waist all the way down to the ground. Drop your head. Inhale, bring up your other knee this time. Hug it as close to your chest as you can. Relax your shoulders. Look to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Really hug that knee if you can. Drop your foot down. We've gone through 1 time. Here we go again. Inhale. Reach as high as you can. Exhale to forward fold. Breathe all that air out. Inhale, bring your knee up. Relax your shoulders, look to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down, reach again on the other side. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the other knee up. Look to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. Now this time around, let's really pay attention to our breathing. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Foot down, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, forehead to knee. Foot down, reach arms high and wide. Inhaling, palms together at the top. Bring them down the midline as you exhale. Very good. Now we should be a little bit warmed up. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Let's bring our shoulders forward. Try to bring them to your ears, back, and down. Nice, slow shoulder rolls. Now let's go the opposite direction. Back, up, forward, and down. Good job. Let's bring one arm across the chest, and we're going to either hold your arm on this side of the elbow or this side of the elbow, but not on it, okay? So try to get your shoulder away from your ear, sitting up nice and tall in your chair, equally through both sits bones. Nice deep breaths. Remember how to breathe through your belly. Good job. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Arm comes across. You either push on this side of the elbow or this side, whichever you want, but get your shoulder away from your ears, sitting equally through both sits bones. Nice deep breaths. In and out your nose. Good job. Let's bring our arms down. Now we're going to stretch our necks. We're going to do this very gently. So we're going to have this hand point towards the ground, stretching down as far as it can. Other arm, breathe it up, overhead, bend at the elbow, and grab the side of your head near your ear. And as this hand pushes down, gently tip your head to the side, to the opposite side. You don't have to tip it very far to feel a really good stretch. Really push down with that bottom arm. Deep breaths in and out your nose. Good job. Sit your head up, reach your arm up and down. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this hand really reaches towards the ground. Inhale up with this arm. Bend at the elbow. Grab the side of your head near your ear, pushing down with this hand. And gently pull down on your neck. Deep breaths in and out your nose. Good job. Straighten your head. Breathe that arm up. Exhale it down. Now we're going to stretch by clasping our hands behind. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. If you can, clasp your hands behind you and try to pull your shoulders together at the back. So nice deep breaths. right. We are going to work on stretching our torso here. We're going to rotate our rib cage around. We're going to try to isolate just our torso here. We're not going to move our bottom half at all. So your hands are going to be on your lap here, okay? And just trying to isolate your rib cage. Envision pushing it to the side. So you start here, straight up and down, and just your rib cage goes to the side. Then envision it going to the back, so you're kind of doing like a cat stretch here almost. And then your rib goes to this side, and then it goes to the front, so you're almost doing like a cow. And then back to the side again. So if we cut off those corners, we're going to the back, going to the side, going to the front, and to the other side. Now my back crunches, I hear it. It feels fantastic. Back, side, front, side. So now I'm just going to kind of go around in a circle doing that same thing. Here we go. Forward, side, back, side, forward. Let's go around one more time. Side, back, side, forward. Now let's go the opposite direction. So we're going to go side, back, side, forward. Let's do it again. Side, back, side, forward. Now we're going to try to do it in a circle. So here we go. Side, back, side, forward. Keep going. Side, back, side, forward. Let's do one more. Side, back, side, forward. Now that one is a tricky one to do, and I'm going to show you another way to practice that one. You don't have to do this, I'm just going to show you really quick. I learned it actually sitting backwards on the chair. So you would straddle the chair like this and hang on to this, because that helps keep everything nice and straight. Okay? So if you want to practice that one on your own, try it with the chair in reverse. Good job. Okay, now we're going to be sitting nice and straight in our chair, feet on the floor, and we are going to straighten one leg out front and bring it down. Other leg, straighten it and down. Let's do another one each side. Down, straighten, and down. Now we're going to do it with an opposite hand coming straight forward. So this leg's going to come out and this opposite arm forward. Make sure you're doing your deep breaths. And down. Now the same thing on the other side. Again. Do you feel that in your legs? That's a lot harder to do than it looks. Now, when we use our opposite hand or arm, we're going to have it up over your head. So it looks like this. Legs straight, arm overhead. And down, opposite side. One more. And again. Good job. All right, now we are going to do our warrior positions. We're going to do those today on the chair. So this is how they look. You're going to turn sideways in the chair, have one knee bent, foot right underneath it, toe pointed this way. Okay? I'm sitting just on the very edge of the chair. All right? Our other leg comes out, and then bring that leg behind you, whatever's comfortable for you, so that you are pushing with your feet. So this toe is this way, this toe is this way, and you're pushing through the outside of this back foot. Now if your foot's up here, that's okay. Whatever works for you, pushing through those feet, okay? So in theory, without the chair, you'd be doing this. See, I'm standing up. This is where you'd be. But we can use the chair to help support us. Just make sure you're really pushing through your feet. If you need to bend this back knee a little bit, that's okay. Do what suits you. And if you need to bring it a little bit more forward, you can do that too. Just make sure whatever you're doing, you're pushing through your feet. Okay? So here we go. We're going to turn our hips forward. Okay? Do whatever you have to do to get your hips forward. And our torso is nice and tall. Pushing through your feet. You can probably already feel the strength in your legs just pushing through your feet like this. Okay? Let's breathe our arms out, and let's bring them horizontal. Nice deep breath. Push through your feet. Deep breaths. Can you look over the tip of your fingers? All right, now let's tip forward towards that bent knee and put your forearm on that leg and reach the other arm overhead. Now if you can get right here, that's good. Just make sure you're still pushing through your feet as you reach as far as you can. Nice deep breath. Don't hold your breath here. If you have to come out of this pose, that's okay. Really try. Deep breaths. If you can, you want a little bit more, tip your shoulder back and look to the sky. Let's come on up. Back to the center where we were to start with. Arms are horizontal. Torso straight up and down. Deep breath. And now sun warrior. So we're going to tip the other way. This hand goes down your back leg. Other arm reaches up in the sky. And if you can, reach even farther over. Turn your shoulder back and look up towards the sky. Deep breaths. Push through your feet. Feel the strength in your legs. Let's bring our arms back to horizontal again. And bring them down. Grab a hold of the chair. Bring your legs into the front. Let's shake them out. Wow, did you feel that? And we're just sitting on the chair. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to turn the other direction. The leg towards the back of the chair. has the knee bent with the foot underneath. Hanging onto your chair if you need to. Other leg is out front. And then bring it back into whatever position works for you. Okay. Toe pointed this way. Other foot, toe kind of pointed this way. And you're pushing through both feet. Torso is sitting upright and your hips are turned forward. Okay? Push through your feet. Already you can feel the strength in your legs. So sitting up nice and tall. Let's breathe our arms up. And bring them horizontal. Push through your feet. Make sure you're doing nice, slow, deep breaths. Remember, when you inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Now here we are, tipping forward. Go ahead and put your forearm on your bent leg. Other arm keeps reaching as far as you can. Arm is overhead. Deep breaths pushing through your feet. If you'd like a little more, go ahead and tip your shoulders back and look to the sky. Go ahead and come back to the center. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath. And let's go the opposite way. So let's tip the other arm. Sun warrior. This hand goes down your back leg. Reach to the sky with the other one. And if you can, even bend back a little bit. And if you'd like a little more, twist your shoulder back and look to the sky. Just make sure you're always breathing. Good job. Back to the center. Bring our arms down, hang onto your chair, bring your legs in gently. Come to the front, shake those legs out. Feels great. All right, let's do a stretch to stretch our hips. If you have a sciatic problem, this feels pretty good on that. So we're gonna bring our foot up on top of the other leg. This is what we want to do. Some of you may only get here, that's good, or here, wherever you can get is fine. We're sitting equally through both sits bones. Our ankle is up on top of our other bent leg. Our foot is flexed, that means we're pulling our toe back towards the bent knee here. Pulling it back, that helps to protect this knee. Sitting up nice and tall, and then gently push down on this knee. When you do that, you feel a good stretch. Don't push so hard that you have pain. There's a difference between a good stretch and pain. So sit up nice and tall. Push down on that knee as you do nice deep breaths. Where do you need to relax? Relax that hip. You might have your muscles all tensed up. Really relax that hip. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, relax your hips, your legs, relax your shoulders. If you'd like a little more, just lean forward with your chest to your chin as you're pushing down on that knee. But remember to relax though. Relax those muscles also. Good job. Let's sit up. Bring that foot down. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So sitting up nice and tall. We're going to bring this foot either over an ankle here, or if you can, all the way up. So bring it up on top of your other leg. And pull this toe back towards this knee. So pull that toe back. That helps protect this knee. So sitting up nice and tall. Push down gently. And breathe. Relax this hip. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, really try to relax that whole leg and hip. If you want a little more, go ahead and lean slightly forward. Come forward like you're coming forward with your chest or your chin. And relax that hip. Good job. Let's sit up. Drop that foot down. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now we are going to do a side twist. So we're going to have our feet together. Have your heels and your toes together. Okay? We're going to bring our palms together like this. And bring an elbow on the outside of the opposite knee. So it looks like this. Okay? You're going to push this top hand against the bottom one to help you turn sideways. And look in the direction of your hands. So you're twisting sideways, and this is helping you to twist by pushing top hand on the bottom hand so that you can turn sideways. Deep breath. Make sure your knees are in alignment. You don't want one way out. Try to keep your knees in alignment. Deep breaths. Now take your hands apart. Bottom hand reaches to the floor. Top hand reaches to the sky. Bottom hand pushes against your knees. Try to look at your top hand. Good job. Twist back to the front. Go ahead and sit up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So heels together, toes together, knees together. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to put our palms together. Twist to the side. Put your elbow on the opposite, outside of the opposite knee. And push against your hands to help twist you sideways. And look in the direction of your hands. Check to make sure your knees are in alignment. You don't want to have one sticking out farther than the other. Deep breaths. Separate our hands, straighten out your bottom arm. Reach your other arm to the sky. Turn to look at your hand in the sky. Good job. Bring that arm down. Let's sit up. Sitting equally in both sits bones. Let's bring our arms out forward and let's rotate our fists. Opposite direction. Up and do windshield wipers. So you're going to drop both hands to one side and then to the other. Good job. Now let's put our hands in our resting position. Okay, that is either palms up or palms down. I want you to get nice and comfortable in your chair, and we're going to work on a little bit of relaxation. So go ahead and close your eyes down, and just sit quietly and pay attention to your breath. Just listen to the sounds around you. Where do you have tension? Where can you relax? Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, release all the tension from your body. Feel the tension release from the top of your head, down your face, down your torso, to your hips. Relax your legs, down to your knees, all the way to your toes. Try to hold your body completely still. Before you open your eyes, remember your intention for the day. Go ahead and open your eyes, hands down to your side, and as we inhale and bring our arms up, breathe in your intention for the day. Reach as high as you can, palms together at the top. Bring them down the midline as you exhale. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I hope you feel good, stretched, maybe a little less tension. Try to work on those breathing exercises during the week whenever you feel stressed. And I hope you'll join me next week at the same time. Again, my name is Kathy Bingaman, and this 45-minute chair yoga class is from the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging. So I hope to see you next week. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.